Parts Galore presents this segment of the Suburban Ford 7 Sports Cave. Dave Burkett and Reggie Hall along with this guy, Greg Kelser. And it is great to have you here with us, man.
It's so good to be here.
And
Thank
it's a
you.
busy time of year for you,
Yes.
every year, because you have your camps, which have become such a part of the fabric of this Metro Detroit community. Why are the camps important to you? What makes them different? And they continue to grow every year. I see more and more camps every year.
Right. Well, you know, we've had a lot of fun with the kids over a great number of years. I did my first camp in 1978 after my junior year at Michigan State, and they blossomed since then. And the thing that I really get a kick out of, I tell people this all the time, you know, there are men and women 48, 50 years old that have come up to me now and say, hey, I was at your camp, and it really dates me. But when you think about it, I was 20 when I did my first camp, and there were 15-year-olds at that camp. So I was only like 5 years older.
That makes sense. That's cool. What's different about them, though? Because I've been to a few of them, and it's more than just what the kids learn on the basketball court.
Well, you know, we recognize that youngsters come to basketball camp to increase their basketball skill and knowledge. But, you know, we decided a long time ago that we have to do something while we got them. We have to go beyond basketball and really try to emphasize other things that are important, like education. You've seen our setup. You know, we have classrooms. We give them small exercises, a little bit of homework, nothing too strenuous. But the whole idea is to let them know that education and academics can and must coexist. I feel like I'm living proof of that because I was lucky enough to realize my childhood dream of playing professional basketball, but it certainly didn't last forever.
That's right.
You have to have something else to fall back on, and oftentimes that's your education.
Well, we see the dates up on the screen right now. There's still time to register. How many kids roughly attend each of these camps? What's your goal?
Well, our goal is to get close to 100 kids. We can properly and efficiently manage 100 kids in most of the gymnasiums that we utilize. You know, wonderful facilities. We start tomorrow at Cass Tech, but that camp is full, but there's still certainly room at Southfield High, Grosse Pointe North High, and West Bloomfield High School. And again, boys and girls ages 7 to 17. 100 kids, that's our goal. Sometimes we get there, sometimes we're just a little bit short, but my thing is we address those and we deal with those that come. We make sure they have a great deal of fun and a memorable week. And we have so many kids that come back. Once they come once, they like to come back again and again.
You may not know this about Dave Burkett. This boy can hoop.
Can Dave hoop?
He's very, very good. So I know you got some hoops questions.
You got any flaws in your game, come see us.
Oh, I do. I need some help with my shot these days, so maybe you can help with that. But no, the NBA draft is this week, so I am curious. Joel Embiid, a guy that's been talked about a lot, had some injury problems, both the back during the season and the foot now. How high would you take a guy like that in the draft?
Well, you know what? If I weren't Cleveland, I might still take a chance on him. But when you think about Cleveland and maybe the uncertainty of last year's pick at the #1 spot, maybe they want to go with a certainty. So now that brings Parker Wiggins into the mix. Embiid, his potential prior to the injury was off the charts. You know, things that they were projecting for him. But when you get a foot injury and you know the history of this foot injury with regards to bigger, taller players, that sort of sends a little red flag, and maybe you go with that a little bit more cautiously.
I'm a Parker guy myself. Who would you take first?
Flip the coin.
Flip the coin.
Yeah, flip the coin. I don't think you can go wrong either way. I like them both.
I wonder, what's the plan for the Pistons? What do you think they're going to be able to do? Number one, not having a first-round draft choice, that's going to really hurt, and I don't think you're going to be able to get a great player at 38. But they have talent there. They should be able to, maybe step up in the Eastern Conference.
Reg, I like the comment you made in the segment prior to this, improve from within. And I think the Pistons have enough talent right now. If they make no moves whatsoever, if you bring back that same roster from last year, I think there's enough talent to get to the playoffs. The biggest difference is the guy that's coaching them. I like Stan Van Gundy. He has a proven track record of success in the league, but I think more than anything else, he brings accountability. He will hold guys responsible. He will challenge them, and he's got the hammer to do it now with, the role of head coach and president. So they'll get, a decent player. When you're picking in the 30s, obviously you go for the best player available. You don't have the luxury of picking for need. But I think that having Stan Van Gundy leading the guys now from a position of strength is going to be the biggest improvement.
All right, we got about 30 seconds. My big question about the Pistons is this. Stan said nobody's untouchable. That, in my mind, even includes a Greg Monroe, who's facing that situation contractually. What would you do if you were in charge and you had to deal with the Greg Monroe situation?
Try and keep him. I would try and keep him because I think Greg Monroe is a 16-10 guy, night in and night out. He's durable, he's reliable, he's there, he plays, he doesn't miss games. Pairing him with Andre Drummond, I think the Pistons have a very formidable young twosome on their front line that they can grow with for years.
All right, well, that's the man that you know so well, the man who covers the Pistons but also has such green blood running through him. 1979 NCAA champion, Greg Kelser. Thank you.
We beat the Titans that year.
Yeah, you don't want to bring that up.
We would have given you your best game in the tournament, too, because you clobbered everyone else.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Good luck with the camps. We will